أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The topic of the conversation is community responsibility. Islam is based on community. Almost all aspects of Islam are done in congregation. In pretty much every place where Allah mentions community, it says you have to be a member of the community. It says warka'u ma'ar raki'in, means make ruku' with the people who are making ruku'. So you have to go for masjid 5 times a day. It's mandatory on men. If you can hear the azan, you have to go to the masjid. And the whole religion of Islam works in the context of community. Islam promotes community for the benefit of all individuals, and community makes life and the quality of life better for individuals. In a community, we can help each other, and we need to help people who are doing wrong by correcting what they are doing wrong, and help the people who are being wrong by helping them get their rights. We all have our lives, but it is fard on us to help our fellow Muslims. If we don't get involved and help the person who is being wrong or the person who is oppressing, we will see that person get away from Islam. And eventually, Christians, atheists, Satan worshipper, and many other missionaries will come and grab that person. To give you a live example, my wife, she filed for divorce. First, I was surprised because I had no clue as to why she was filing. And to this date, I don't know of any legitimate reason that she can justify divorce, other than the only reason I could have just come up with was money. In any case, that's beside the point. She filed for divorce, and I don't have any problem with that. I always told her if she wanted divorce, I'll give it to you. But I want to give you all of your rights, and I want my rights. Once she filed for divorce, her father called several times to resolve the matter. He says, "Let me help you go through this process." Her grandfather called her. Her grandmother called her. 3 of the imams in our local community called her. Several women in the community called her to resolve to see if we can actually sit down. And instead of making a whole show in the American court system and all that stuff, you're not happy with your husband? Fine, just go ahead and get a divorce. That's it. It's as simple as that. And I set up counseling with the state of Arizona. None of this, was any use. She refused to talk to anyone and said she's not interested. She wants to go through the American court system, and she went through the whole process of the divorce from beginning to the end. And in the American court system, most of the cases settle way before the divorce thing. And in my case, there was not a single item we settled on. Every single item was on the table at the divorce hearing. Now, the only reason that I know of, that I heard of, came from her mother, which is my mother-in-law. This is what she said, who was also the driving force behind my divorce. She said, "My daughter got married in America. She will get all her rights according to American law." This is what she said to her father, my father-in-law. Now, during the course of divorce, I offered many, many times to settle the issues, and she just did not reply. Now, she dragged everyone through a dirty and nasty divorce. Now, you say, how can the community help? Now, the community did offer at my request to see if we can resolve the matter, or we can arbitrate, or we can do something. She has refused everything. Now, the community could have done one step further afterwards. Everybody should have told her that you are doing something wrong, and we will boycott you if you do not come sit with community elders and resolve your issues according to the Islam. And whoever was doing wrong, the community could have pressured them to sit and resolve the issues. Now, it didn't affect me at all, but these things, the process that she went through, will affect the poor woman. Okay? And if you don't correct the people who are doing wrong, this also gives a wrong message to all the other people in the community, saying that you can do whatever you like and you can still go see all of your friends, you can still go see everybody else, and everything is normal. And at any time when you need Islam, you can just say Islam, Islam, and you can go to all the functions and everything. And then when you don't need Islam, Islam is not in your favor, you just put it in the trash, and then you go to the run to the American courts. And this is not a community. The community is you help the people when they are good, and you help the people when they are bad. So, and also a divorce going through American court system, it represents the Muslim community. It represents as to in front of all the Americans and all the judges and everything else, where in most cases in a dirty divorce, when there are two people involved, there's a lot of lying and all kinds of stuff goes on. So it just paints the picture of Islam wrong. So to everybody who is involved in the community, please keep an eye on women or men and check to see who has some issues. And if they have issues in their marriage, try to see if you can resolve them, and force people to come and sit. And if the woman has filed for divorce, try to see if she is the one who is oppressed. Try to see if you can resolve the issues. And if the woman is the oppressor, she's the one doing wrong, help the poor woman by with love and with persuading her that it's bad for her and giving her good advice. And if she doesn't listen to any of that stuff, boycott the woman, because she has nowhere else to go. Okay? And forcing people to do the right thing is the right thing. So everybody who cares for Islam, cares for the community, should keep a close eye on to see who's getting oppressed and who's oppressing, and try to make the things right, so we don't insult ourselves and insult our families, insult our children in front of the whole society. Thank you.